Okay, so I just got back from the grocery store. It is so hot. Okay, so I got 3 gallons of milk, sour cream, yogurt, cheese, another type of cheese, and then for salsa I got cilantro, tomatoes, and onion. I've been trying to make it more regularly, so yeah, I needed a lot of tomatoes. And then I got some bananas and some broccoli, and then for meat I got chicken, ground beef, fish, and beef. And look, it's $3.71. I kind of regret only getting one. And then I got some tostadas and burger bread. I was actually looking for the patties that were already, made, but it's cool. My husband just fixed the grill, so that's all. Okay, so the total was $104.05. I usually spend between $90 and $120, so that's pretty good. So what happened? I was totally stalling before going. I even thought about pushing it for tomorrow. However, I feel like it has gotten easier to go to the grocery store. The other thing that I was worried about is that my left hand has been hurting in a different spot, so I was a little bit nervous about that. I feel like it's still a little bit hard to go to a place where somebody's at. Like, for example, the first thing I wanted to get was tomatoes, and there was a guy there, so I didn't go. And then that was like the one of two places where there were bags, and I didn't go. And then the other place, there were some ladies in front of the like little bag area, but I actually said, "Excuse me, can I get behind you?" And I was pretty proud that I asked. So yeah, so I got bags from there, and then I got stuff from the veggie aisle, and then I think I ended up circling around to the tomatoes last. And then if people were there, I ended up moving too, because at some point I wanted to get cilantro and people were there. I guess I'm always scared that I'm in people's way with the cart or with myself. And yeah, so then I got to the meat aisle and there was a lot of people in the beef. But yeah, I kind of paused and looked at something else because I was genuinely curious, but also to make time. And then I was like, you know what, whatever. So then I just kind of went next to the other lady and I just grabbed what I wanted and it was fine. I was going with my little car. At some point, this other lady wanted to get a bag, so then I moved out of the way so that she could get the bags first, and then I went to get the bags for like the meat. Oh, somebody was around like the yogurt and milk aisle, but that was fine. At some point I was trying to find the cheese that had like the latest date, but then there was people behind me, so then I hurried up and I got one that was kind of not that far out, but I don't think there was that many. But I think they probably just had the one date, because sometimes they have at least 2 dates. But anyway, there was that. And then I got in line. The person in front of me, she smiled at me and I was like, cool, I did it. And then I was like, oh shit, I forgot the broccoli. So then I was going back and there was like a whole fucking shit show in that one hallway thing. Like, there was this little girl that had the cart, and like the cart was like taller than her, and I don't know, I guess it's a good practice. Maybe if I had gone grocery shopping with my mom, maybe I wouldn't have anxiety over grocery shopping. But anyway, yeah, it was just kind of like, so it was a little girl and then her little brother was like in front of the car, so she couldn't like go forward. And so then I ended up just like moving away and going around, which I somewhat felt kind of rude about it too, but then I'm like, I don't know. And then I realized that I did have broccoli, and then I was like, oh, never mind. So then I went back, and then I was gonna go into the lane that had just opened, but then I realized it was the same guy that called me a bitch. Not really, but that's what I heard. Anyway, so I was like, never mind, I don't want to get there. So then I lined up somewhere else, but as I was lining up, there was like 2 people that like went in before me, and then one of the guys was like sorry. He was like, oh, sorry. And I was like, oh, no, go ahead, because I mean, they literally just had like 5 things, and I wasn't in a hurry. But I could tell that the guy in front, one of the guys, was like kind of felt embarrassed and awkward, because he did say, oh, I'm sorry, I feel embarrassed. And I was like, okay, I guess everybody has embarrassing, awkward moments, it's fine. I usually put my stuff in there, and then I don't know why. Well, I thought I was doing the right thing because I feel like I always am sitting weird around my cart. Like sometimes I'm like, the cart is here and I'm in front putting the stuff, and I was like, I've learned that that's not the right way. So this time I had my cart next to me and I was putting stuff this way. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyway, so I did that. And then after I was done, I put the cart in front of me, but then I couldn't reach the little sticks and there was somebody behind me. But then there was people in front of me, so I couldn't get the stick anymore. Anyway, point is that I just kind of waited. It was fine. The cashier asked me about bags twice and I was like, no, I'm fine. At first I answered it weird. I said, usually I say no thank you, but this time I said, oh no, I don't need bags. I don't know, I said it weird, but anyway, it was fine. And the second time I said, oh, I have bags. I don't know. I feel like I just said it weird, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Bagged my things and it was fine. I ended up waiting for the cashier to ring up most of the stuff to start bagging because why? Oh, because there was somebody in front of me. And then I just moved the cart while she was still ringing stuff up. To put my stuff back, for some fucking reason, somebody like parked their little cart behind my car. So I had to put that one away too, which it wasn't even that far away from the little car area, but whatever. So I was kind of annoyed about that. Maneuvering through the parking lot, I feel like was a little bit easier this time around too. Anyway, that was it from me. I think I'm doing better. I'm still working on stuff, but I feel like I'm doing better. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.